Hey guys, welcome back to week 5, day 2 of my powerlifting routine. Um, Honestly, came into this one feeling really great. I felt nice and limber. I felt very grounded. I felt strong. Just really well rested. I felt like my body was just right there. I'm working out back in my hometown today. Just gonna do some warm up sets before I actually get started. As you guys can see, I have the sweats on. Um, Honestly, I'm really happy that it's getting colder now for this very reason because I love wearing sweatpants and hoodies while I work out. I honestly think it comes from like all the Rocky movies and seeing Rocky like in his little sweatsuit. And I don't know, something about that just gives me it just fits a certain aesthetic that I love, and I'm just a big fan. And also just like I don't know, I feel like when you're just warming up, your body's still a little cold. Having that extra layer on you, that little bit of sweat, like you literally warm up. You know what I mean? But we're getting up to a 445 deadlift today, which is I think we hit this last time, but towards the end of the program. So to be able to hit it the fifth weekend it's a nice feeling. I'm not gonna lie. It took a while to get here. And honestly, I feel like I hit 445 not even the last training session, but the training session before that. I think I was only able to get to like 425 or 435 on the last training cycle. Um, I don't know. I really don't know what was going on, but just wasn't really getting the numbers I wanted to get. But patience. We're here now. That's the one thing I'm realizing with this younger generation of lifters, and I hate to say that because it makes me sound so old, but I feel on one hand, it's really cool to see like a lot of the high school kids, a lot of younger guys and girls like getting into like fitness and weightlifting specifically, not just cardio, but like actually like weightlifting. I think that's like a really, really cool thing. Actually, quick shot of me undressing just because also aesthetics. Like think about it, like you just finished warming up, you take off the little pump cover and boom, my legs look nice, my torso looks nice, my upper body looks nice. But back to my original point, I do feel like the younger kids are very eager to hit certain numbers, and I can appreciate their, what's the word I'm looking for, they're very ambitious with their lifting goals, and it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing to want to pursue strength. I just think their timelines are a little wacky. I'll meet 16-year-olds that are pushing past 135, and I'm like, boy, like that's incredible. Like you can like I when I first started lifting, my goal was to get to 135. You're already trying to get to 225. Like chill, And that's not me saying to put the brakes on it, but also I feel like a lot of them always try to PR every single week, and they're trying to push weight, and they'll do it with the worst form just to get that weight in. And none of them, I don't know. I'm like, do you guys even enjoy lifting? Like, is this even like fun to you, or is the fun only the end result? Because to me, like this is fun. Like this is fun. Like I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy that I'm sweating. I'm happy like the result. Like it'll come, but I like the act. I like the actual act of lifting, and I feel like we definitely do live in like I hate to say this, like in a society of instant gratification. And I think with social media and everything, I think more and more people are getting just really ridiculous examples of what lifting should look like. I think there are people who are just genetically gifted, and I think that's incredible. Oh, wait, 445. That's right, baby, 445. That was honestly a really good set. But yeah, I feel like just with this younger generation, I feel like everyone's jumping to the end results. Everyone, because once they get there, once they get that perfect body, once they hit that perfect number, and then they'll feel like worthy of like that they have done something, that they are worth something. And I don't know, I just like the way I've been talking, because like ever since I've been working out in my hometown, there's a lot of high schoolers that go there. There's not like a lot of people my age, strangely enough. I feel like mostly everyone kind of like leaves after a while, but maybe I'm going the wrong time. But I do think that a lot of these younger kids, they just want that last. They just want the end result, and I think there's like a lot of beauty in the work of it all. You know, like this is like actually fun. Like honestly, like this 405 for 5 was honestly a lot of fun because it's actually draining. Especially this last rep right here. And also like I'm really out here repping 405. Like to me that's incredible. I know in the world of online fitness, it's not that big a deal because it's like, you know, there's people pushing 700 pounds on a deadlift, like my weight, if not just a little bit more. But I don't know. To me, I'm still like, I'm still super psyched about this. I'm very happy with this. Again and again, it is the act of working out that brings me true joy. It is the end result is great. I enjoy the end result. Don't get me wrong. I know in my previous videos I've complained about not hitting certain numbers that I had planned, but I'm usually able to move past it pretty quickly. And more than that, I think I'm able to, when I'm training, I'm very much conscious of how I feel, how much I want to push myself, and I do push myself in the gym. I just think it's being intelligent about how and when you push yourself. Because yeah, so that's my little rant on the younger generation of lifters. But again, like I am happy that they are in the gym. I'm happy they're working out. I'm happy they're doing this and other dumb shit. Just because I know a lot of people complain about like the high schoolers being huddled around the bench press, like 5 high schoolers. But you know, like let the kids be. Like let the kids be. Like at least they're doing something kind of productive. You know, some of them are goofing around, I'm sure, but like for the most part, people, you know, the kids are doing their thing, and I think it's a happy thing to see. Honestly, you know who really annoys me? um, the older men in gyms. They honestly annoy me. Like the younger kids don't really bother me that much because like they'll keep to themselves. But the older men at the gyms, I swear, um, they'll always be giving you looks. They'll always give you unsolicited advice, and they're always just like, I don't know. Maybe I feel like sometimes I can be really sensitive, and that's honestly okay with me because I just am. But I can feel sometimes people just being like, I don't know, just kind of giving like just bad energy. And I think, for example, like here, right, doing my floor press. Mind you, this was during peak hour. I went to the gym at 4 p.m. This was like honestly after my whole deadlift session. It was probably 5:15. And the gym was packed. It was very, very busy. And I can see like people kind of being like, again, I'm not the most muscular person, and I'm aware of that. I'm also not the most like masculine presenting person out there either. So I think all of these things put together, something about me that just gives like soft, which I love. I don't want to be perceived as like a very hard person. I want to be seen as like a soft, loving person. I want people to see me and feel safe and feel like, you know, feel good, not scared, but feel good. But anyway, yeah, there was these guys next to me who were also bench pressing, and I can just see them like looking at me and just kind of like walking and pacing back and forth between their thing and my thing. And I thought that was kind of weird. I'm like, like, there's no need for all that. And yes, I don't know, just the way, and also like every time you ask an old, like my personal experience, whenever you ask like an older man at the gym, like how many more sets you have left, they won't even look at you. They'll just like begrudgingly give you like the amount of fingers they have of sets they have left. Like they'll hold up 3 fingers for 3 sets, and I'm like, bro, like you swear, like you really swear you're fighting demons right now. Like relax, like you're so dramatic. This set was actually pretty hard. 245 for 6. And also I appreciate the guy in the back. I don't think he was like really like, I don't know, had any bad intentions. He looks like he was actually genuinely like making sure I was gonna be okay. Because again, I do not look that strong, and I get that. And I guess, yeah, not really expecting to. What's what I'm looking for? I understand when someone sees me and they're probably like, oh, is he gonna do it? Like, is he gonna hurt himself? And it's like, yeah. And also, the exercise is a little weird. I feel like it's not a common gym, like a common exercise to see in the gym. But yeah, this is just the back offset. I'm not gonna lie, I do get a little in my head when I record, just because like I hate having to. I'm someone that really like doesn't like taking up a lot of space. I'm very mindful of the space I take up, so I don't want to put a tripod like on the other side because that's a very like a lot of foot traffic is going through there just because it's like a we're going to the other side of the gym. So this is kind of like the only side, the only angle I can really get when it's this busy. And yeah, ideally I would have loved to get more, but yeah, we do what we can. I think I do another set. Wow, yeah, I do another set. Honestly, I wish I could have done one more. I just don't like how long these workouts take. I do really love powerlifting. Like it's my main form of like it's my main form of exercise. And but Jesus Christ, like it really eats up your time. And you know another thing too, like I've been thinking ever since the New York City Marathon happened, this past weekend. I was like, that's it. I'm gonna run the marathon. Like I want to do it because it's something that I've always wanted to do. It being close to November, it just feels like a nice way to kind of start to wrap up the year. To me, that's a big sign of like, okay, the year's about to come to an end. New York City Marathon is here, which means we're in November, which means Thanksgiving coming up, and so on. But training for a marathon is so time consuming, and I'm already doing a very time consuming sport, so it's just like, damn, to layer them two on top of it. I really don't get how people like do that. I'm like, bro, what kind of job do you have that allows you to that much time? Cause yeah, I just think that's like ridiculous. You know, I really could have done more weight on these. And also, they were supposed to be beltless, but I did not read the program properly, and I still put my belt on. But we'll just fix that next time. But I feel like I could have done more weight. I was just like winded for my lungs, not for my legs. My legs felt fine. Honestly, they're not even sore today as I'm recording. Um, and it's really just like all those years of smoking catching up to me. So I really have no one to blame but myself. I guess it's also like makes sense why I would like to run the marathon, because in the same way that I like sometimes bodybuilding form of working out where you kind of like push past like the pain, I think it's the same with running. It's like you're exhausted but you keep going, keep going. You really can't do that when you're powerlifting because you're also like you're usually aiming for 1 rep or 5 reps, and it's kind of, can you do it or can you not? Like it's very like cut and dry. If you're gonna do it poorly, you're most likely gonna hurt yourself. So I don't know, something about like a sport where you can really push yourself, and it's much more of a mental battle than it is a physical battle. Which I don't want to sound like that because like, obviously like running a marathon is so extreme on the body, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I will say on this last set, I was starting to feel a little pump on my legs, and it was feeling nice. You know, this was a really good workout. I really did enjoy myself. Even though it was long, I was in there for a minute. I'm really happy with all the numbers that I hit. And I'm honestly excited for the deload next week that I think I have. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like it. Peace.
Music listen.